You got it, Steph. Good morning to you. A lot of people looking forward to a two-dose summer, and Toronto now opening up 375,000 new vaccine appointments to keep up with the demand. So these new appointments are going to be opening up starting at 8 o'clock this morning on the provincial booking system. 125,000 spots will be added each week, July 5th, 12th, and 19th. All residents 18 and older are eligible if you received your first shot of Pfizer or Moderna at least 28 days ago or AstraZeneca at least 8 weeks ago. And as Ontario looks forward to further reopening, Mayor Tory says the Delta variant still a concern, putting plans on hold in some areas.
You can see that there are areas of the city where we have to continue with our work to make sure that these vaccinations are accessible to people who might have a little more difficulty for one reason or another getting themselves vaccinated first or second dose. I want as many people as possible fully vaccinated over the next 2 weeks so that we are prepared as best we can be to move into step 3 of the reopening.
Tory says he wants to keep building on momentum of Sunday's clinic at Scotiabank Arena, believed to have broken a world record. Over 1 million Torontonians now fully vaccinated. That's nearly 42% of the city's population. Over 76% of eligible residents have received their first dose. Meantime, Peel Region opening up 290,000 new appointments starting today, and registration also opens at 8 this morning through the provincial booking system. Health officials are warning those looking to book their first or second doses today. You may run into delays. Obviously, a lot of people wanting to do the same thing. They are reminding everyone to please stay patient. So far, 75% of Peel residents 12 and up have had their first shot, with 27% fully vaccinated. Now, we're standing by live right now at the Paramount Fine Foods Center in Mississauga, preparing to host its Crushing COVID Clinic. It's happening this weekend. The pop-up clinic will be youth-focused, offering shots on Saturday afternoon between 3 and 9 p.m. Peel Region hoping to administer 1,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine to those between 12 and 17 years old. Other family members who need a shot are also eligible to join, and you can book an appointment as well today. There are limited walk-ins, but they will also be accepted. So it's less than 24 hours away, tomorrow marking the start of Step 2 of Ontario's reopening plan, but the Ford government feeling pressure from some sectors to speed up to Step 3.
There's no one that wants to open this economy up more than I do. I think we're pretty well 90% there, but it's not good enough in my opinion. So just hang in there. We'll be talking to the chief medical officer, and I'm going to do everything we can safely, I want to repeat safely, open things up.
Indoor dining is part of Step 3 reopening, which is slated to begin on July 21st. Restaurants Canada launching a campaign pointing out Ontario is the only region in North America that has not resumed indoor dining.
Unfortunately, Ontario's the last holdout. They still ban indoor dining, and it's just time for us to catch up to the rest of the world. It'd be great to have people out and about, going into restaurants, enjoying the air conditioning, but it's not possible, and we don't see why.
When it comes to Step 2, personal services like nail and hair salons, tattoo parlors, barbershops, they can open up at 25% capacity if face masks are worn at all times. And coming up here just after 7 o'clock, we're going to be speaking to a hairstylist about finally reopening her doors to clients. Okay, expect to see more of this sight in Montreal. Have a look. Yes, restrictions loosening up in Quebec on Monday to the lowest alert level, just in time for hockey fans to cheer on the Habs as they continue their push for the Cup. The province entered the green zone, which means 10 people from different addresses allowed to gather inside homes, up to 20 outdoors. Fully vaccinated residents are allowed to ditch their masks in private settings. Meantime, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and President Joe Biden enjoying a bit of a friendly rivalry. Trudeau tweeting to the U.S. president, two of the best teams in the NHL facing off right now. How about a friendly wager? Biden responding on Twitter, "You're on, pal." Right now, Lightning leads the series 1-0. Game 2 goes tomorrow night at 8. Well, it is one of Toronto's most recognizable street names, and Mayor John Tory has endorsed having it changed. A petition has been circulating since last year. We've talked about it many times here, calling for Dundas Street to be renamed. The street named after Henry Dundas, a man said to have played a critical role in delaying the end of the slave trade. The city says what Dundas stood for is in direct conflict with Toronto's values of equity and inclusion. The review of the street name will be considered by the city's executive committee next week. All right, so bring you to a live look at Dundas and McCall. Here we go. Just by the AGO, city officials say if council gives the green light, Dundas, that street could be renamed by 2023. The renaming would be in consultation with Black and Indigenous community representatives. We're going to be talking more about this story coming up in just a bit. Right now, though, it is 10 after 6. Heavy hitters in the fitness industry say they have reached their max on business closures. So will the Ford government buckle under the pressure? We're going to hear from Mike Epple. He joins us next.